The residents of this Indian city want the world's attention, and they're getting it with an expensive stunt dreamed up by one of the city's young entrepreneurs.
The basic intention behind this idea is to bring our city on the world map.
To do that, Sachin Naguri and the other movers and shakers of this town made a purchase that is hard to ignore. They bought 151 brand new Mercedes-Benz all at once, dropping nearly $15 million in a single day. Like welcome wagons made of luxury leather and blinding white paint, the message they want to send is this: there is big money to be made in the city of Aurangabad. Come and get it.
Aurangabad is a very small town, but very hungry set of entrepreneurs that live here. Basically, we are hungry to the extent that we would go that extra mile to get investments into Aurangabad.
Aurangabad's population is estimated at 1.5 million, a small-sized city in India, especially considering its fancy neighbor, Mumbai, population more than 14 million. But analysts say it is the smaller and medium-sized cities that will fuel India's growth in the coming years. How different is it than when you were a small boy?
Oh, that time there is no comparison. There is no comparison, absolutely. There is phenomenal change, phenomenal. I cannot express in words.
The changes are easy to spot. This mega mall, for example, 800,000 square feet of retail space, just opened a couple of months ago.
Each and everything under a single roof.
Not to be outdone by its big city rivals, it's even got its own roller coaster. And it's pretty darn hard to compete with this.
The city has already attracted big business from around the world. There is literally something about the water here that has reeled in one particular industry: breweries. From local Kingfisher beer to Australia's Foster's and Tuborg, this place is bubbling with beer and liquor makers.
And interestingly, the waters are silica-free. So if you have a silica-free water, probably it eliminates the process in the beer industry. And Aurangabad per se is the beer capital of India.
But just 20 kilometers from here, a different story, a different kind of life. In these parched fields, desperation reigns, not growth. This year, the crops didn't grow, she says. There was hardly any rain. Nothing grew this year. We found 30-year-old Ranjana walking home with firewood balanced on her head. She and her husband have had one of the worst years yet as farm laborers due to drought conditions. No one has any money anymore, Ranjana says. All the farmers had to start working in brick kilns. She knows nothing of the growth happening just a short drive away. She's just trying to make enough money to feed herself and her children. It is the stark reality of India's economic imbalances. The well-off citizens of Aurangabad are aware of the plight of their not-so-distant neighbors. They hope their efforts to attract more industry to the city will bring more jobs and, in turn, lift more of their countrymen out of poverty. Sarah Seidner, CNN, Aurangabad, India.